people who are very invested in the performance of their dogs, like either agility or something else. I had a woman call me one time. She had a golden retriever, and he was doing this. Oh God, I don't even know what they call this, but it was like, all of these things he had to do, and then he had to go to the water and bring back a rubber duck thing, okay? And he was going through all the steps except that last one. He wouldn't do the last step. And she was totally frustrated, okay? She sent him to boot camp. There's an older couple up in the Adirondacks that work with these dogs, okay? She sent him up there, still not doing it, okay? So she calls me up. I go over to her. I met with her at her lunch hour at the state offices. We sat at a picnic table, and I tuned into the dog. And the dog says, I can do this. This is no problem. Okay. But essentially, I don't remember the words he used, but essentially what he was saying was that she was so invested in the success that she had gotten mad at him for not doing it. And he needed to know, essentially what he was saying was, I need to know that she's going to love me whether I do it or not, okay? And she got it. The tears start flowing. She's sitting there, oh my God, you're right. She talks to him, I talk to him, I explain. He does it. He does it right away, All he needed was that stuff cleared away. Another situation like that, I had a friend, she was selling a condo, and she had a dog. She hired a realty team, husband and wife, and they decided the wife would show the condo, the husband would take the dog for a walk, okay, so that he wouldn't be there during the showing. All right, well, the dog wouldn't go, okay? All of the stuff, blah, blah, blah. She's got all this projection about what it might be. I tune into the dog, and the dog says, she has to talk to me. I don't know what's going on, And so I tell her, and she goes, oh my God, you're right. I'm treating her just like a dog, her person says, right? So she talks to her and explains, and I explained too. I explained, to the dog, I said, you're moving to Arizona, okay? She's going to Arizona. She's taking you with her. She would never go anywhere without you, It's really nice out there. You'll probably like it. It's a little hot. You might want to stay inside some of the time, in the air conditioning. You probably won't spend as much time outside. Okay. Next time they show the house, the guy brings the leash and puts it on the dog, and the dog goes. All right. No problem. I mean, it's just, you have to acknowledge where they're at, okay? That's where you start. You've got to acknowledge and accept whatever's going on with them. People say to me, well, tell him to stop, peeing here or whatever. Well, why would he listen to me? Okay? Who am I? I don't even know the dog. You see him every day and he's not listening to you. Why is he going to listen to me? You don't tell them anything, okay? You have success. I have a lot of success by asking for help, okay? I'm asking for help. We moved a few years ago. We had the cats in the bathroom while we were moving. My wife broke her hand trying to get in and out of the bathroom without the cats getting out. They scattered all over the house, okay? First thing I did, I go to the living room. I said, I know you're scared, but Mom's hurt and we need your help, okay? I need you to come in here into the living room so we can put you somewhere safe, because there were movers moving things out of an open door, and they were indoor cats. Mm-hmm. Within a minute and a half, they all came, and we picked them up and we put them somewhere. Then I acknowledged how they were feeling. Okay, I know you're scared. And then I asked for help. And these are the kinds of things. This isn't control, it isn't training. It can work just as well many, many times. But again, it's about love and respect. I remember I had there were a couple of really big dogs were jumping all over people, and their people were just beside themselves. This is out in Rochester. And so I tuned into one of them, and he just showed me that he just really loved to connect. That's why he did it. He just loved to connect with people. It was a great joy of his. And I said, yeah, I understand that, and that's great. I says, but when you jumped up on me, it hurt, because your claws hurt, into my shoulder. And he said, well, I don't want to hurt anybody. I didn't mean to hurt anybody, okay? And I said, well, it might be more respectful if you wait When somebody comes to the door, you wait there to see whether they're going to interact with you. And if they want to, they will. They'll come right over and pet you. Okay? And if they don't want to, then it's probably better that you just stay away from them anyway. You know? Okay? And when I said respectful, he said, oh, I understand respect. I like it when I'm respected. Okay? So again, I get a phone call on a Tuesday, like 3 days after I'm in Rochester. Her mother-in-law just came over. The dogs sat there. Okay, now the one who was the main ringleader, he did a couple of little, like he was trying to stop himself from jumping, okay? And then stopped. And then they sat there and waited to be petted. And the mother-in-law says, what'd you do with your real dogs? Okay? That's just from talking. That isn't, it's not right. They didn't get any treats or anything, I mean, sometimes you got to get on that wavelength.